Good morning.
It's a slightly rainy Thursday the 20th of July.
I'm glad you knew what day it was.
We're at the delightful Sheffield station.
Hello Sheffield.
Are you ready to do
all the stations?
Let's go. Today is a special day.
It is a special day.
Should we introduce do you want to, if you slide around the back of the camera, sir, we have a third person with us.
Look what the train brought in.
Look what the train line brought in.
It's Tim.
Everybody say hi to Tim. Seriously, everybody in the comments just shout hi Tim. Tim is from the Trainline.
I'm all branded up.
And we're having, that is on brand. We're scoring points with the branding. Today, we're going to be having fun with tickets. Now, up to this point, we've been using, what type of tickets have we been using?
All Line Rovers.
We've been buying 2 weekly All Line Rovers with our 2 Together rail card. But the Trainline came to us and they went, we're going to give you a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we use mobile ticketing? Because this is a documentary about the railways and about what's happening now. One of the things that's happening now is that you can use your mobile phone to buy a ticket. So what's going to happen right now is that we're going to, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
We're going to hand over our All Line Rovers to Tim.
I feel a bit worried about this.
We're going to give up our paper tickets and we're only going to use your phone today to buy tickets through the Trainline. You're going to use your phone now to buy us tickets. We're going to York first of all. We're getting just one, I believe just one of 2 trains this morning. Sheffield to York trains are on a limited service line. It stops at the Orchard station, that is Pontefract Baghill.
No booking fee on the day of travel.
That's correct.
Okay.
There's no booking fee.
Straight away, tip number 1, if you're using the Trainline app, you need to download the Trainline app on your phone. Presumably it's available for iPhone
and Android.
And Android, lovely. So if you buy it on the day, there is no booking fee.
There are no booking fees.
We want 9.29.
You want the 9.29.
It's telling me platform 4A.
That is correct.
So it's just 2 adults. Oh, that's telling me about barcode tickets.
Well, that's great. So you can use mobile tickets.
2 adults, no rail card, 9.29. Oh, and I can. This is the best bit. I can just use my thumb to pay. Good. Buy with Apple Pay.
Using Apple Pay.
Just blur out my details later.
Okay.
Processing. Done.
So what do you have? Do you have a barcode on your phone?
I'm going to York, says the Trainline.
How does it know?
So now I need to download the tickets.
Yeah.
So, yes, download tickets.
So you could forward that onto anybody else if you wanted to.
So view ticket. There's my ticket.
We're going to York.
We're ready to go.
You got yourself a place through index. How are you feeling about that?
I'm very happy about that. How are you feeling about that?
I've got tea. I'm very happy.
You know how the other day Hagfold reminded me of Hagrid out of Harry Potter?
Yep.
Today, Moorthorpe reminds me of
Mordor.
Mordor. Lord of the Rings. One station to rule them all. Is that the line? Is that the line? You actually laughed at one of my terrible gags. Okay, this is the moment where we. There's some people getting on. There's some people getting on. There are people actually on the platform at Pontefract Baghill. Very exciting. Passengers! Wow. Tim, you've been watching our videos, right?
Yes.
Do you know the thing we do once we successfully complete a station?
Well, you haven't been to the Isle of Wight, so I wouldn't know.
We do this thing where we tick them off.
Yes.
Would you like to join me in? So get your hand as if with a pen like this.
It would be an honour to join you.
And you go down like that and up like that. Are you ready?
Okay.
Pontefract Baghill, tick. We're arriving at York.
Yes.
You got your ticket ready?
I have my ticket ready.
Your mobile ticket.
I do. I'm not sure if I'll need a barcode or the ticket.
We're going to find out.
Yep. I'm ready.
Made it to York. Tim's going to tell us about 0 Point. Tim, what's 0 Point?
0 Point is where all things are measured from. Now, you're an underground man. You know this stuff.
It's measured from
It is, yes. From Ongar. But this is where the London North Eastern Railway measured all the distances from. So every single place has a single point to measure those places. So you know that Pontefract is X number of miles away and Sheffield's X plus quite a few miles away.
Morning, made it to the NRM. We have a little bit of time here. Now for me, I was having a discussion with Tim on the train up about what is the heart of Britain in terms of railways. Is it Crewe Station or is it York? Well, we're chatting to Bob. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, nice to see you.
Who's a curator here at the NRM. Is it York or is it Crewe? What is the hub? What is the real heart of railways in Britain?
That's a good question. I mean, Crewe, is in my heart because I'm from the northwest and it's a big junction. York has got the most beautiful station in the National Railway Museum, so it should be the hub, really.
How did railways change and shape York over time? It's been significant for the city itself, hasn't it?
Well, it was hugely significant because York was actually in decline. The population was in decline. It was living on its laurels as once the most powerful city in the north, and then George Hudson came along and changed everything and basically persuaded Stephenson to bring the railways through York, and very swiftly we had a major network here. And then we had all the ancillary industries, we had carriage building, we had a railway works and so on, all connected here in York. So it really had a significant effect on York.
One of the great historical turning points in the history of the railway was the groupings in 1923, when all the individual railway companies, all merged together. Was that the biggest historical turning point in Britain's railways, or do you think there have been other major turning points?
Well, the major turning point that all of our visitors talk about is beaching era, the 1960s, and that really was the key one. When we moved from steam to diesel and electric, we lost a third of the network.
Do you think there'll be, in the future of British Railways, and maybe another historic point? So beaching was a major point, the groupings was a major point. Is there something coming perhaps in the future that might be a bigger thing, as big a thing?
Well, it's hard to say. I don't think we'll have any major lines.
I love how a noisy pacer. I feel like he did it on purpose. Maybe a major turning point is the loss of pacers.
Oh, the loss of pacers. Well, I mean, at the time when the railways were getting no inward investment at all, really, major investment, at that point, the pacers were a godsend for some of the lines that the government would happily have got rid of. So they did help us in that way, but I'll be glad to see the back of them.
As if on key, a TransPennine is rolling out. Bob, thank you so much for your time. Good to meet you, sir. Come visit the NRM, come to York Station, as you can beautifully see in the background. And I'm sure we haven't got more time for a look around. I could spend all day here at the NRM. Hang on, look, check this out. Bob is telling me, like you tap a wine glass, you could tap it to make sure it's got no cracks in.
Yeah.
But you're going to tap the buffer of the
mallard.
Mallard, go on.
There we are, it's got no flaws in it.
Which shows that it's sound and...
Sounded good to go, yeah.
I love that so much. So we're heading back to York Station.
Yep, we're going to
We're catching
Gilberdyke.
Hull train from platform 1.
Yep.
And on your app, what are you now doing?
I have downloaded the tickets, but I need to activate them. Activate, yes. So, they are activated.
Vicky, what's happening?
Getting our tickets checked.
So what have you done?
So I've got up my York to Gilberdyke ticket. I'm going to switch it from the barcode. Just going, you can see that it's active because of the flashing. And we've got 2 tickets. So...
Perfect, thank you. Thank you very much, cheers.
Perfect.
Have been times on our journey, and we're not taking pictures or video, where Vicky and I sometimes play cards. We've not got a pack of cards with us today. But it's okay because Tim appears to be sort of playing. Well, when you move to mobile ticketing, and today's video is a lot about mobile ticketing, Tim, you're demonstrating what to do with redundant pieces of cardboard tickets.
Light it up, we're going to play a game of Snap, single or return.
We got to Gilberdyke, which is an odd place to come. It's merely because we're just reversing and going back.
Yeah.
Did you even notice we went through some stations fast just now?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have a panic, we skip them, but it's okay, we're getting them on the train back again. It's going back the other way. We need to cross over the bridge. This looks like a sort of a remote nothing station.
I'm going to get my list of facts, see if I have anything about Gilberdyke.
Well, it has semaphore signals.
It was called Staddlethorpe until the 1970s.
I like that.
That's all I got.
Okay, it's raining. It's raining in Yorkshire. I'm in Gilberdyke. I don't really know where Gilberdyke is, except it's in Yorkshire. When we got here, I thought we had 15 minutes to double back and get our other train, and then I checked my spreadsheet more carefully. It's not a 15 minutes, it's an hour and 15 minutes. It's raining. Some people, again, I've been like, oh, you're travelling trains, it's a holiday, it's fun. No, we're not. We're standing in the middle of a tiny Yorkshire village where there are no shops, there's no cafe, there's nowhere to get a cup of tea. It's raining, it's slightly cold. Has anybody ever gone at Eastrington Sound?
Never.
Never? Not even on the morning service?
Never.
Never. What about the evening service?
You watch the results there now, but no one here.
No one. One person got off! One person got off! Hooray! Eastrington. Dick. Made it to Selby. See, the trains, you know, I'm going, woohoo, trains, you know, love trains, but sometimes...
You love trains.
I do love trains.
We do love trains.
Well, I like railways. But right now, for example, it's really frustrating because we have to do all the stops between Selby and Leeds, and we literally just missed the train. They're hourly, and they run at 54 minutes past the hour, and we've got in at 56. So we've now got to wait almost an hour, 58 minutes for that next train. Why aren't the connections better? If you come in on this train from Hull, you have to wait for 57 minutes to make your connection. I find that frustrating.
The next train at platform 2 is the 1410 Trainline Express, service to Manchester Piccadilly.
What you found?
So, this is an old weigh bridge. So I weigh terrifyingly. It's not quite just. It reckons just over 100 weight, which is slightly concerning. It's like cash I'm carrying on me. 20. If my day couldn't get any worse, there's a pacer coming in behind me.
I've had an idea. We've weighed Tim. Now let's weigh my backpack. How does it work, Tim?
It's like the crystal maze.
So what you got?
It's £30. What's that in proper money?
Look, I've got the Trainline app open on the phone right now.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Go on, hit me with those questions.
They're gonna hit you.
I'll try and answer them.
Paper tickets have worked for over 100 years.
Yeah.
Why should I use the app?
The app is always in your pocket. You know, you've got this telephone that's with you the whole time. You wake up in the morning and it's there. This little phone, this is pretty much the tiniest ticket machine you can ever get hold of, right? It's there whenever you need it. So you can get up in the morning and you haven't got to plan your journey. So it's always there, and you can nip off to the station. So you either have longer in bed,
Right? Is that important for you?
It's a very important thing for me. So either have longer in bed, or you can just be on the route. If you're rushed, you can have it there, and you can change things and update it. That's standing in queue for a ticket machine. And let's be honest, those ticket machines can be pretty nasty things to wait around. If you've been stood at London Bridge Station in the past for a queuing ticket, it can be an absolute nightmare just for those machines. This means there's no queuing. But features that people don't know about, there are things that I love. Busybot is this brilliant feature that works out where it thinks the empty carriages are on your journey,
Right.
and tells you where to stand on the platform to get a seat.
This is the future. Mobile
I think it's the
ticketing is
future.
on your phone, in our hands.
It's easier for you. It gives you a much better range of tickets than you would do at a ticket machine as well, because people often think, get to the ticket machine, that's got all tickets on it. It hasn't. That's only updated in the UK. It's updated once a day, those ticket machines. This thing is, of course, updated constantly.
I've just thought of something you might not know, because Vicky and I were chatting a minute ago. We're sending Vicky off on a little Vicky Explores adventure in a minute. We know it's your favourite part of the video. We know you're not here for the trains. We know you're here for Vicky. And she wants to get off at Crossgates, one stop before Leeds. With a Trainline mobile ticket, can you break your journey?
Yes, you can. So it's the train tickets as a mobile ticket have exactly the same
So the same way that you
as
can,
a paper ticket.
Okay, so if it wasn't an advance ticket, you can't break an advance ticket, but as on the day fully paid fare, which is what we've got today.
If you've paid for a ticket, the national conditions of rail carriage
Still
apply
apply.
for mobile as they do for your paper ticket. There is no downside.
What's at Crossgates, Vicky? What's at Crossgates?
I can't spoil it.
Hey everybody, here's another episode of In Crossgates of. Do you want to set? We'll do it like 3, 2, 1. And then we go. Vicky Explores. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Here's another episode of 3, 2, 1. Vicky Explores.
station. Jeff is continuing to Leeds. I will be catching a train in half an hour to follow him, but first I wanted to show you this. It's part of the centenary of the First World War. The site of the factory has now been marked and protected as a site of historical importance to commemorate not only the lives of the women who died here in Barnbow, but the role of women, the role that they played throughout the First World War.
We're at Leeds. Have you bought your ticket?
Oh.
I'm going to Doncaster next. I've just bought mine. The Trainline app is already telling me it's platform 13B. I don't even have to look at the board. It's telling me here. It's the future. We're on our way home, it's the end of the day. We've made it to Mexborough. We had to do a couple of stations off of Doncaster just to knock out the Mexborough branch. Come to the delightful Mexborough, which may be the only station to have fish in the waiting room.
It's very cool. And it smells of toasted tea cakes. It smells amazing here.
We wanted to do a quick bit of myth busting. We've been using the Trainline ticket app.
Yes, we have, all day.
All day. Has it drained the battery on your phone loads?
Oh, let me check. No.
So that's all fine.
I'm down to what I would normally be down to.
What other myths can we bust?
That it's really complicated.
Is it really complicated, or did you find it utterly straightforward?
I found it straightforward.
What other myths can you bust?
That we'd be challenged by ticket staff, train staff.
No, they were totally fine. We had a nice chat with Sam. Do you remember on the way to Hull, and he was telling us about? No, he was totally fine with it.
Everyone we've shown it to have just gone,
like
that's great.
All the Northern Guards, so we assume this is the same for other TOCs too. They're all informed about it. Maybe in the first month when it rolled out, it was like, oh, this is new, but now everybody knows about it. So yeah, all the train operating companies know about mobile tickets.
Oh, about like data and Wi-Fi.
Obviously,
do we need to have Wi-Fi?
Obviously, you need to be online somehow to buy your ticket, as you would with any online ticket system. But in terms of using the ticket, no, you don't. So your phone can be in airplane mode or
once it's downloaded.
Once it's downloaded. Once you download,
it's there.
It's there, and you've got it. We're going back to Doncaster.
Yep.
And then we've got one more station to do today.
Yeah, we'll get our paper tickets back.
Yeah, Tim's waiting for us at Doncaster with our paper tickets.
Retford. Tick. Quiet garage.
It's been a long day.
I guess we were reflecting about why we've done this video. It genuinely is making a difference, because I think today we found that it was really easy to use.
Yes.
Simple to use. It was quick. There was no queuing. There was no faffing about. We're heading off to London now, and after today, there are literally 400 people down at the office in London who are engineers who have been building systems behind this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're powering it, and that's quite cool. With 400 people doing that. It's a complex system.
Because I'm aware now that you're not just a company that sells tickets, but you do a lot of data crunching, and you predict when people are going to take journeys. And there's a whole you get all the stats, and you do stuff with them behind the scenes to present.
Yeah, we're looking at journey planners and train times and predicted time turning up and journey trackers and stuff. It's quite cool.
On a personal level, I have to say that because I live in London, if I'm commuting around London, I just use contactless on my phone. Yeah. And I don't know why I've never really thought about buying a mobile ticket. So now in future, when I make a journey beyond London, I can just buy a mobile ticket on my phone. If this doesn't break me and I go on a train journey again, I'm sure it will. I promise you, I'll send you a screenshot. I'll buy a mobile ticket.
I'll be with you,
and I'll let you know how that goes.
Cheers, Jeff.
Right, thank you. Can we go get a drink now? Please. Jeff Marshall and Vicky Pipe, Gilberdyke, in the rain, wishing there was a cafe, wondering what the heck we're doing. What are we doing?
All the stations!
Ah!